Good afternoon. Rector Magnificus Dr. Francis Delanoy, Minister of Justice, Policy and Planning and Public Administration, Mr. Shelton Hato. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues and members of the press, good afternoon and welcome to the kickoff event for the HR Pre-Masters program. My name is Deshaun Santiago, and as a current student attending the University of Curacao, it is my honor and pleasure to be your MC for today's event. It's a privilege to be here with all of you as we embark on this exciting journey of academic growth and organizational development. We have an inspiring lineup of speakers who will provide their insights and vision for this initiative today. We'll start with a welcome by the Rector Magnificus Dr. Francis Delanoy, followed by a speech by the Minister of Justice, Policy and Planning and Public Administration, Mr. Shelton Hato, followed by a speech by Ms. Nadia Narcisio, Director of the Department of Human Resources and Organization, followed by a program introduction by Dr. Rolando Alberto. Let me start by introducing you to our Rector Magnificus, Dr. Francis Delanoy. It's my honor to introduce our first speaker today. Dr. Francis Delanoy holds a doctoral degree in organizational management and leadership and a master in business degree in general management. Since 2009, Dr. Francis Delanoy joined the University of the Netherlands Antilles, also known as UNA, where he has fulfilled several positions. On October of 2012, he was appointed as the Rector Magnificus of UNA, which now is known as the UoC, University of Curacao. He has over 20 years of management experience and top executive positions. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm welcome to our Rector Magnificus, Dr. Francis Delanoy.
Thank you very much. Minister Bontardi, Dean Bontardi, Program Director Bontardi, ladies and gentlemen Bontardi, very welcome to this afternoon where we will be starting with this pre-masters in HR. For the University of Curacao, it's an honor. It's an honor to be of service at our community and especially for our government because we believe it's our role, it's our main task in capacity building for this island. So basically what we are aiming at since start of my period as Rector Magnificus is to join the government in capacity building. So we are the local and national university, so our whole idea is in order to have our staff at the level required for Curacao to excel to the next level, to have all people well prepared. And that's our purpose as the University of Curacao. So that's the reason why I'm really embracing, I'm very happy that because on the 2nd of December, I will be leaving the position as a rector. So at least at this moment, I can celebrate together with you all the fact that we finally started this whole process in the sense of human resources, because human resources is very important in capacity building for our island. You need to understand, especially the diversity that exists nowadays in generations, culture diversity, etc., etc. So we need to have well-prepared HR specialists to deal with the challenges, because we have a lot of challenges. The fact that there are so many studies about human resources, leadership, management, etc., is a sign, at least, give a clear idea about the complexity of human being nowadays. Especially with the development of artificial intelligence, where human beings are basically being replaced by machines, means that the way that we deal, especially with the younger generations, should be at least adjusted. So, having said that, we have also planned, as the University of Curacao, to provide not only the HR training, but also on the other areas, disciplines as well. So basically what we are aiming at to start what we call the Bestuurs Academy, where we can prepare civil servants to deal with the 21st century challenges, etc. Okay, so again, I want to thank BPD, I want to thank the Minister, I want to thank all of you for your trust in the UoC, and especially the dean and his staff, program manager, and our quality managers, our quality staff, etc., you can be assured that what we will be offering during this program and later on with the Master of Science in HR, it's a top quality program. You can be assured of that when you finish the program, you will have a diploma that you can be proud of. It will not be an easy journey. The ones that know UoC knows that we are focusing on quality. So basically what I'm trying to say, what you put in, you will get out. And with pain, you will gain. It's not our intention that you feel any pain, but with pain, you need to understand the kind of effort that you put into the program to not only get a master's degree, because students, I tell my students every time, if you want a master's degree behind your name, just write it down. Nobody will ask you about your diploma. But it's about the knowledge, it's about your ability, it's about the change process that will happen within you when doing such a program. So I wish you all the best with this program. And Dean, hopefully at the end of this pre-master, you will be invited to be here to witness how many people finish the program, okay? So thank you again, and have a great afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you, Rector, for those amazing words. We will continue with our next speaker for today. As the Minister of Policy and Planning and Public Administration, Mr. Hato has been instrumental in advancing systems that enhance public service delivery. He recognizes the vital role HR professionals play in driving organizational change and improving service to our community. Today, he will officially kick off the HR Pre-Masters program. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm welcome to our Minister of Justice and Policy and Planning and Public Administration, Mr. Shelton Hato.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's a privilege to stand before you today as we launch the Pre-Master HRM program at the University of Curaçao. This program is a key element in strengthening the backbone of our public administration, and I want to emphasize the critical role it will play in shaping the future of our government. In the coming years, the challenges faced by public administration will only grow more complex. The expectations of our citizens are higher, and the demands on government are greater than ever before. To rise these challenges, we need a public service that is not only competent, but also forward-thinking, flexible, and able to adapt an ever-changing landscape. This HRM program is part of a long-term vision for a government that is equipped to meet these evolving needs. It's not just about learning best practices in human resources management. It is about equipping each of you to think strategically and make decisions that will have a long-lasting impact on this effectiveness of our institutions. The knowledge you gain here will help you address the systematic challenges we face, from improving internal processes to fostering better collaboration across departments. I encourage you to see this as an opportunity to gain the tools you need to drive change within your departments and ministries. By thinking critically about our human resources and how we manage them, you will help create a government that is not only efficient, but also responsive to the needs of the people it serves. Our commitment to public service requires that we continuously invest in professionals' development. This program will allow you to enhance your skills, but it will also provide you with a network of peers who share the same vision for a more effective government. It is through these connections, insights, and shared experiences that we can truly transform our approach to public administration. I would like to inspire all of you today with this quote from Albert Einstein. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. So na awe, mi dati un conversation ko Aqua Electra. Anto inanang, conversation taba tabay kung nos por soro, kudeng Ministério de Justiça nos vai usar painel solar. So, esse me mire como é futuro. Mas coisa conta também para artificial intelligence. Esse também tá futuro. Nós não podemos negligenciar, nós não podemos ninguém e também me nos acaba. Então, inanang mi para quieto com nos país a desenvolver o último ano aqui enormemente que eigenlijk o desenvolvimento asa passa nos vai. Bawak por exemplo na airport, nos airport também é chiquito caba. Nos me seria um airport mais grande. Vou chegar na imigração, tá reina largo. Vou chegar na aduana, reina largo. Mas coisa conta também para a colecta vez aqui é demanda para painel solar também tá vira assim demasiado com nanti que começar a fazer agora aqui, assim inversiona e nós como governo também tico para quieto e vai inan. Demos um caso e tecnologia moderna tem também acaba. Na SSO, por exemplo, nós temos certo reto. Tudo o qual nós fazendo, chumirete aqui, nós fazendo hasta na mão. Então, sempre ama pensar que nós temos sistema automático desenvolver de tal forma que o dispo tem que ter seu número e seu salário e emessa berica, por exemplo, a indexação que o bolso tem que ganhar em dezembro aqui. Isso não é não tem caso. Tudo custa o contar aqui riba. E esse está toma tempo e tempo e tempo. Que como é que bisa você? O conhecimento que você também ganha agora aqui, está uma inversão hobby grande de bolso mês. Tecnologia, mas que como moderno está, tem certo coisa que não por fazer para a gente. Da pensei me está sumamente contente e orgulhoso que como Ministério de BBD nós a decidir que nós start um trajeto para nós alçar conhecimento de inter governo. Riba diferente área. Para por automatizar, por desenvolver quanto que boque, pero certo coisa não por fazer se bo time se de ende. Me queria um danke especial na SOB para a boa colaboração aqui. A parte desse também um danke especial na University of Curaçao para guiar bolso durante o período que eu estou aqui e me tenho seguro, so me também mirando em cara conheci que bolso também está um grupo que está hale, bolso está um grupo determinado e aqui par de tempo nós separar aqui nana para se bolso receber bolso diploma. Danke.
Thank you, Mr. Hato, for those amazing and inspiring words. Before we continue with our next speaker, we would like to thank Rector Magnificus for his presence and for sharing those amazing words. Unfortunately, he cannot be here for the rest of the evening, but we would like to thank him for his attendance and for joining us here as well. And thank you as well to Shireen Isenia. Isabella, my excuses. Continuing on, ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is someone whose passion for lifelong learning and vision for HR transformation are at the heart of today's event. Ms. Nadia Nercisio is the Director of Department of Human Resources and Organization. She has been a driving force in redesigning and development of HR within the government of Curaçao, ensuring that our HR professionals are equipped to lead change across the organization. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Miss Nadia Narcisio.
Buon tardi. My apology for the my late presence. I had to sign those papers for the salary of our colleagues. So that's why I'm a little late, but it's done and I'm here. I'm very happy to see you all here this beginning of this program. It's wonderful to be with you today as we begin the pre-master HR program at the University of Curaçao. This program is not just an opportunity for personal growth, but a critical step for all of us within the HR chain as we work to improve how we support and develop the people we serve, our government. We can't do things like we did it 10, 20 years ago. In human resources, our role is to ensure that government has the right people with the right skills in the right positions. But this goes beyond just filling positions. We are responsible for creating an environment where people can thrive, grow, and contribute to the success of the government organization. That's why this program is so important. It will equip you with the tools to see talent in people and manage it, improve employee engagement, and foster a culture of continuous learning and development. As HR professionals, we have the privilege of influencing the way our organization functions at a very fundamental level. We have the ability to make a tangible difference in lives of our colleagues by supporting them in their professional journey and ensuring that they have the resources they need to succeed. This program will help you strengthen those skills, enabling you to take a more strategic and innovative approach to HR management. I encourage you to approach this program with an open mind and collaborative spirit. Take the opportunity to learn, not only from your professors, but from each other. That is the most important thing we have to start as HR in the organization of the government to work together, especially as HRs. Share your experiences, discuss your challenges, and support each other as you work together to deepen your understanding of HRM. By doing so, you will not only grow individually, but help strengthen the HR chain as a whole. The future of HR in government is one where we are more proactive, more data-driven, and more responsive to the needs of our public sector workforce. This program is one of the first steps toward making that vision reality. By the end of this program, I'm confident you will return with the new ideas and strategies that will help us build an HR department that truly supports the goals and priorities of our government. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing the positive changes that will emerge from this program. Na papiamento, mitabisabos o tour, trabalho junto, and é sucesso mais grande, ora nós estudia, tá? Se nós estudia junto. E importância tá para nós cada que está participando no programa aqui, hale também. Nota great se que for, para mim tá demais. Dus nós tour join forces, anto colaborar com outro, ajuda outro, para nós lograr o programa aqui 100 ou 200%. Danke.
Thank you, Ms. Narcisio, for sharing your insights and sharing those wonderful words with us as well. Our next speaker for today is our program director, Dr. Rolando Jose Alberto, is an accomplished leader with over 30 years of experience in the financial services, insurance, and educational sectors. With a doctor in business administration and a master of business administration from Business School Netherlands. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce to you our next speaker and also one of my former teachers, Dr. Rolando Alberto.
You need to take your time and do it right, correct? Dear Minister of Justice, Mr. Charlton Harter, Director of HRO, Mrs. Nadia Narcisio, Acting Rector Magnificus, Dr. Shireen Isabella, Dean, Mr. Idrel Susana, lecturers, facilitators, participants, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to this kickoff meeting for our HR Pre-Master program. Today marks the beginning of an exciting journey where participants to the Pre-Master program will not only gain knowledge, but also sharpen their skills and prepare themselves for later continuing with the HR Master program that will enhance their future successes in the ever-evolving field of human resources. First, allow me a moment to thank the incredible team behind the preparations of this pre-master program. From academic planners to administrative staff, Dr. Francis Delanoy, Mr. Idirel Susana, Mrs. Shireen Isabella, Mrs. Lisa Chong, Mrs. Sharinay Thomas, Mrs. Sharalfa Wingster, and Mrs. Marina Well. Thank you. This team has worked tirelessly to make this pre-master program possible. Your dedication and hard work have created a curriculum that is both innovative and practical. And I am confident that it will have a lasting impact on our participants. The pre-master program has been designed with great care to provide a comprehensive foundation to enter the HR Master program smoothly afterwards. Hence, our participants will be diving into 6 meticulously crafted modules that will shape their understanding and capabilities. But before the dive, our participants will experience a couple of pre-academic sessions which will be helpful for their preparations. The following themes will be addressed: points of attention when studying, a walk through the course outlines, an assessment of our online library database, the essentials of our Blackboard system, how to improve the participants' English language skills, and last but not least, the SHRM competencies. Furthermore, in the upcoming days, all students will receive their credentials for access to the library platforms. Mentioned pre-academic sessions will be initiated next week on November 26 at 5:30 sharp. This will last till January 2025. The team of facilitators providing the sessions will consist of Mrs. Elfrida Osepa, Mr. Leander Pengel, Mrs. Jessica Chang, and myself. As for the 6 modules that will start in February 2025, the following topics will be addressed. The first module is titled An Essential Guide to AI in HR, Strategy and Success. In this module, led by Shanti Raphael, the participants will explore how artificial intelligence is transforming HR practices and how artificial intelligence technologies can strategically leverage the drive to success. The second module, titled Research Methods, this one will be guided by Mrs. Jasmira Wiersma, whereby participants will develop critical skills in designing and conducting research, which is an essential competency for evidence-based decision-making in HR. The third module, Strategic HRM, whereby I will be the lecturer, unfortunately or disunfortunately, I don't know, we will see. The participants will delve into the strategic aspects of human resource management and learn how HR aligns with and drives organizational strategies. In the fourth module, work and health psychology will be discussed. This one will be led by Mrs. Giovanni Eugenia, who will be exploring how psychology, work and health will be affecting how the performance will be of the employees, of the laborers. This will be providing also insights into creating healthier and more productive workplaces. As for the fifth module titled Academic Writing Skills, we will have Mrs. Jessica Chung guiding the participants in mastering academic writing, which is a vital skill not only for the program, but also for the HR Master Program that will follow later. The sixth module will be Research and HR Study. In this capstone module, under the expert guidance of Mrs. Shamira Wiersma, participants will deep dive into conducting research especially, those are things that happen, specifically in the field of human resources. Students will learn how to identify relevant HR research topics and perform literature reviews through case studies. Each of these modules are taught by experienced professionals who bring a wealth of knowledge and industry insights to inspire and challenge our participants throughout their journey. Lastly, I want to express my gratitude to all participants that were admitted to the pre-master program. Your ambition to further your education and your commitment to professional growth are truly commendable. Note that this pre-master program is as much about the knowledge you gain as it is about the connections you build and the challenges you overcome together. As we embark on this journey, remember that learning is a partnership. Ask questions, seek feedback, and actively engage with your peers and lecturers. Together, we can make this pre-master and later the master program an unforgettable and transformative experience. Let's make it happen together. So, I have been training and doing this like 5 times. 30 minutes ago. So, yes, thank you. So, what happens here, guys? The thing is that when you practice enough, you can better yourself. And by making the decision to start this pre-master program and also wanting to achieve the master program, you are willing to fail. At the same time, you are more than willing to win, to get up and make it happen. So the question always, and every day when you wake up in the morning, the question that you need to ask yourself later on, thanking God, is how will I make it happen? How will I contribute to my society? How will I do my best to be a good part of my family? But also, how will I make this study my goal in order to finalize it properly? So, my advice, when you have your colleague also joining the program, stay together with each other. Talk about the program. Talk about things that are of concerns. We need to talk. We need to communicate. We need to tell other people how we think about things that are bothering us, especially for the program. And that's one of the ways that we can achieve it together. So the only thing that needs to happen now is next week, starting 5:30 p.m. sharp. Be on time. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Alberto, for that wonderful introduction to the program. Before we conclude, we would also like to share our thanks to our minister, Mr. Shelton Hato, for being here with us today. Thank you for appearing and sharing your wonderful words with us as well. We appreciate it. Thank you. As we conclude, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to extend my deepest gratitude to all our speakers for their inspiring contributions and to everyone here today for being part of this significant milestone. The University of Curacao is pleased to offer an alternative to all wanting to enhance their HR knowledge through a pre-master and master program. We wish all the participants the best of luck with embarking on their journey towards this HR pre-master program with the ultimate goal to achieve the master's degree. With this kickoff, we are not just starting a program, we are fostering a culture of growth, learning, and transformation. Let's continue to work together to achieve this shared vision. On behalf of everyone involved, as well as the University of Curacao, the Minister of Justice, Policy Planning and Public Administration, our Rector Magnificus, our Program Director, as well as our Dean, we would like to thank you for joining us today. And I believe we will have a small borrow. Yes? So we'll have a small borrow after this event. All right? So once again, thank you all for joining us today. Thank you.